Hi, this is John Cadall, one half of Two Kept Men. I'm here in San Antonio, Texas at the West Lakes Alamo Draft House Cinema on May 4th, 2017 to see Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I've got my Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Mondo Cup, and I just wanted to wish you all a happy May 4th, and may the 4th be with you always. All right, so Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, amazing film.
Amazing. I saw that Rear Window's going to be playing at the theater. You saw it at soon.
Yeah, I know. I'd really like to go see it.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yep. The Big James.
Yep. So, Last Jedi trailer before the movie.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Avocado was not so good.
No. And that's pretty much it. So, okay, Chris Pratt, of course, as Star-Lord. As Star-Lord, we see a lot of different sides of him. You know, of course, he's the self-impressed, kind of ego dude. And he also is the very sensitive human who lost everything and was treated very badly most of his life for whatever reason he wasn't able to figure out.
Well, his stepfather kept telling him he wanted to eat him. Which was a joke, we find out.
Yeah. But, it all kind of, everything kind of comes together and gels for him in this film. And he realizes who he is, where he's from, what his potential is. And he was willing to sacrifice it all for the greater good.
All right. So Zoe Saldana, great job. Saldana. Yeah, played
Gamora. And Gamora, she's been leaning towards the good side of things, but she was raised to be so bad. We find out she abused her sister. Who
we thought of as the villain in the last movie.
Yeah. In fact, she abused her so badly that her father was so disappointed with her that he actually started converting her and rebuilding her into something that hopefully would be able to beat Gamora in a fight. And so all this pain and angst that was built up in Nebula was pretty well deserved, actually, in my opinion.
Well, understandable, not deserved. Understandable.
I would feel the same way.
That's what I mean by understandable.
Yeah.
There's a difference between understandable and deserved.
I understand it, but I don't agree with it.
That's what I'm saying. So we agree.
Yes. So. I'm John Cadall. Then we have, of course, Vin Diesel reprising his role as Groot, which
is adorable. Where he's supposed to deactivate the bomb and can't figure out which button not to push.
I'm Groot.
Yeah.
I'm Groot.
Yes.
I'm Groot.
No. That's the button that'll kill us all.
Yeah. What don't you understand?
And then he wants to put a piece of tape over the button.
Oh, yeah, of course. And the amount of time spent on film, on screen,
yes,
of them waiting for someone
to find a piece of tape to put over the
find tape. And then he gets mad because he didn't actually check to see if Nebula had tape.
Right. That's
you lied.
That's the moment that made me feel like I could see myself having written something like this, or you.
Yeah.
Because in any other movie, even in any other Marvel movie, that would never fly.
Yeah, no. I mean, they're even like waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, Bradley Cooper, of course, voiced Rocket. Really show emotion without even being on screen.
Yeah.
And that's I feel bad for Rocket. I enjoy his sensitivity and his power. as a contrast of each other, and his genius mind. It all shows what a tortured, despicable little creature he is.
He's not kind of like he's been through a lot.
Yeah, Basil, you want to appear on this review? Up, come on.
Why did you ask your dog to be on the review after you mentioned a despicable creature?
Because he reminds me of Rocket.
Rocket's not despicable, by the way. I think he's a...
Basil, are you deplorable?
This movie understands psychology.
Yeah.
I mean, it's that's why it works so well for each member of the cast, because it gets to the root cause of why they are the way they are.
Yeah, and the way, yeah,
and
I would agree.
And it's compassionate toward them.
Yondu,
to all of them. Which one's Yondu? Yes,
blue dude
with the arrow.
Rooker. You know, people really underestimate him as an actor.
Henry, I don't, because Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's intense, but it's
okay.
And then he was in JFK, which was great, and
everything. I can't think of a film that he's been in that I didn't enjoy.
No, he's great.
But he's a list actor.
Well, he's a character actor,
and now he's elevated. But he did a great job as Yondu. I really like the transformation of character and the fact that he's gone from, in the eyes of fans who didn't know his background, from a pretty hated, despicable dude, but a really fun character to watch, to a really understandable character. I love how they really transformed understandings of
yeah. Like you did. It challenged you to be less judgmental, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
By the end, I mean, when he says that how he shoots his arrows, it's just like, oh man.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. And then seeing Sly in the film, Sylvester Stallone shows up. It's not.
Well, he just shows up and he says, "You broke our hearts," and then
you broke my heart.
And then at the end, he gives him his due.
Yeah, you can have your due.
I liked it. It was good. I mean, it was fun seeing him in there. Let's talk about the de-aging they did on.
Oh my God! Much better than anything we've seen before. I think the only other time that I was as thrilled by the CGI appearance of an actor was in one of the X-Men series. Patrick Stewart had disagreed to do the movie, and they did a very short, small version of him. But I think that they did really well in that film. And then everything we've seen since then, you can really, there's something eerily fake about them. Even though they did a really good job, we can still tell that they're not really there.
Well, it's a cutting edge technology. It's about 99% there, but there's just a little bit.
Well, yeah, I think we've moved up a couple points with this film with Kurt Russell.
I think we're 99.7% there now.
Yeah, he was. That was right on.
Yeah.
All right, Elizabeth Debicki played Aisha.
I don't know who that is.
She's the gold lady.
Who was the caterer on the movie?
Dan is an asshole.
My favorite sequence in the whole movie is when Groot is trying to help them find that thing, and he brings back the desk. And
that's a desk. I love it. Let's see if there was anybody else important that we need to talk about.
Rather than watching the end credits, you can just tune into Two Cat Men, and we'll read the end credits for you.
Because I'm looking for other things too.
Caterer for...
No, don't you find it first. All this work of mine, and you're going to ruin it.
So, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. If Marvel can match the magnitude of this film with the next several that come out, they'll have to peel me off the seats.
Yeah, this was really...
Won't even be able to walk out of the theater without cutting your foot.
Yeah, I'm already. I already provisionally know, without having seen the other two movies, what my 3 of my top 5 are going to be for the year. And all I have to say about the whole movie is I am Groot.
It was freaking amazing. It did everything that Marvel wants to do to entertain its crowd and more. It started out with action, and it continued through the entire film. It was, dare I say, one of the most incredible superhero sci-fi kind of films that I've ever seen.
It's right up there with. Now, I'm not saying it's as good as Star Wars, but I'd put it in the same feeling I got kind of
in the same fun bucket.
The same fun bucket. It's in the same fun bucket as the original Star Wars, where you're laughing all the time and you're just really enjoying.
But you're also feeling emotions.
Oh yeah, it's very touching.
Yep.
And surprisingly so, because every character is given their due. No one is treated as a one-dimensional. You have cartoon characters literally in this movie: a tree, a raccoon, and their tree. Yes, a duck. Well, he's not really a major thing, but they're all treated with more humanity than most of the Hollywood movies that come out with real people in them.
See it.
Post haste.